You've made your mistake. Letting you be known to me. Nerd.
Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I have script. I literally have not seen anyone else play this game at all on my YouTube feeds at all or anything else like that. Besides maybe Woolly Versus a while ago, but I never actually watched
Thank you for asking me
the
to help you
videos.
today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics.
Bork.
Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Is there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
Pie sounds really good right now, actually.
And I saw some bread.
Are we gonna have a picnic?
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You're right.
sorry.
She's as hungry as I am right now.
It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Why would it be wrong?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
There's a fish in the water.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I don't know why my brain went, ooh, fish in the water. It's a very touching cutscene. I'm curious if I didn't take... Now I'm curious if I didn't take Gav or Jill, if there'd be different conversations with the other two.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Did we get the pie? Did we not get the pie? These are very important questions I need answering. Am I pieless, or have I eaten a good old pie? Apple and or cherry or strawberry. Maybe blueberry.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Oh boy.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Don't have such a stiff walk cycle, man.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
No one can take that out of context. Ooh, with the side eye, too.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other.
Okay.
Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you, Hippocrates.
Questo completo. Questo completo. Sorry if I sound like monotone or anything else like that. I'm just trying to
I better
match
go and
the
give Mid the good
vibe.
news then.
Don't want to destroy my voice trying to, be all extra for absolutely no reason.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Oh boy. Are we going to see another cutscene of the blueprints again?
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
Aight.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping. Okay. Sometime later. Uh-huh. What about it? Uh-huh. It looks put together. Yes.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Nani?
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, good.
Good luck to them, I say.
Y'all were about to
Right,
see a
I'm off to get
massive
sleep for
quest
this elbow.
skip.
The other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
If this game went, yeah, do it 4 more times, y'all would have seen me jump to when it was done. Ain't no way I'm gonna make you all sit through that.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
About what?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that.
Nani?
I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it.
Okay,
In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
that makes sense.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Oh boy.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Do I get a flying
Something
ship?
tells me it's
actually?
what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. there's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think I just remembered an entirely important thing about the Black Blight and all that, and that it's because the crystals and stuff are being
They
used
told me she was
is
building a ship.
what's been the reason the Black Blight exists. And this world lives entirely off of the crystal.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid
Who?
finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Okay. Okay, she went and skedaddled. Make for the foredeck.
Is that the thing?
Mystical person who just teleported in? Obelus.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Why?
Got a letter for you.
A letter?
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
Now I must read this letter.
What tidings, Uncle?
What tidings, Uncle? Oh boy. Are you gonna... Okay. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities. By which I learned the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards. No matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Uncle... I can't read that.
Troubling Canva.
Something Ron.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Don't know why my lung capacity has been garbage.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Well, yeah.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Women, am I right? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, okay. We're hard locked now into Okay. Okay. Probably should have been touching up on those side quests, but oh well. Sid's Legacy, Central Storm. The cosmetics apply to the cutscenes. Ayy. That's nice. Sometimes they don't. Mm-hmm.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Unless it's a Phoenix down.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
I mean, you're already here, so... Oh, everybody's. Okay, okay.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Aw. Sid was a really good character, too. It kind of sucks that he's no longer with us. Because I did like that character a lot.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
I would agree with
indeed.
that.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Pretty strong to shove him back like that, actually.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buck, lad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
I like to imagine that the
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
I like to imagine all that Goots background noise was just every take of the giddy laughter. They're like, well, we can find a way to use it all.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Aww. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Oh, God. Oh, God. I remembered I have a brother. Oh, God. In the game. Oh, no. Where did he go? I forgot where the brother went. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
Like coming